Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup. So today we are going to do 3 looks with the PurXRawBeautyKristi palette. And for this video we are going to use just the neutral side of the palette. I've already done a video using just the colorful side of the palette. I will link that up above. And yeah, I had a awesome time working with the neutral side. I do prefer color to neutrals. I started with color, so I'm more comfortable with that. I'm just kind of dabbling in neutrals over the last like 6 months or so. But I had a great time creating these looks and I hope you guys like them. So let's get into look number 1. Okay, look number 1. So I saw Annette's Makeup Corner do, I think it was in her first impression, she did a look with the neutral side and I loved it. So I want to try to recreate that. Okay, so I'm going to take this SL Miss Glam, it's the Precision Eye E25. I just got this in an Ipsy bag and it was broken, so they had to send me another one. So I just got this yesterday, I haven't used it yet. And I'm going to take Told You. And I'm just going to run that through my crease. Oh, I forgot too. I saw on Ulta that the Juvia's Place Tribe palette was on sale for $9.99. And I was like, oh, I have to grab that like right now. I had enough Ulta points that I could totally do it. So I grabbed that, and I also picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. So that is what I'm using as my eye primer today. This is I just got that package today. So this is the first time that I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. And so far, I freaking love this. Like, wow, this blended out on that primer so well. I love it. Obviously just a first impression, but like, damn. Okay, before I go any further with that, I'm gonna take the ColourPop E2. It's just a big old fluffy blending brush. And I'm just, it's clean, obviously, and I'm just gonna go over top of this to blow it out. That way I get that real nice gradient. Okay, so once you've gone back and forth between the brush with the color and the clean brush, and you've got the fade looking the way you want it to, I'm now going to go in with the BH Cosmetics V15 brush. Okay, so I'm just going to take that on my outer corner. And I'm going to go back in with the brush that we used for Told You. Okay, so I'm going to take a flat brush. This is the Flat Shader Eyeshadow ES5 from Profusion. So I'm going to take that into It Just Does. And then I'm just going to pat that right next to You're Not My Real Dad. And then I'm gonna go into Camelot and put that right in the inner corner. Now I'm just going to pick up a little bit of Golden Ticket on the same brush. And I'm just going to blend that right into my very inner corner. Okay, I'm going to recreate this on the other eye, maybe play with this and fix it up a little bit, do my base and everything, and I will be right back. Okay, so let's do the lower lash line. I think I'm first going to go in with my little BH Cosmetics V9. It's this tiny little pencil brush, and I'm going to go into You're Not My Real Dad. Okay, and then I'm just going to clean that off and go into It Just Does, kind of peachy shade. And then I'm going to clean that off and go into Camelot. And then I'm also going to pick up some Golden Ticket with this. And I just want to wrap that around onto the lower lash line. I'm going to pop a liner in my waterline and some mascara on, and I will be back with the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look, and I really like the way this came out. Like I said, when I saw Annette's Makeup Corner do this, I thought it was gorgeous. I loved it. I knew I had to try to recreate it my way. Yeah, and I really love the way it looks. Okay, let's see what I've got on my face. So I've got the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. This is another one that is almost empty, and I'm trying to finish it. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, again, as you can see, trying to finish that, and I'm really close. I used a little bit of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder to set everything. I used the Tarte Park Ave Princess, just a little like sample size that I got out of Ipsy. I used this Wet n Wild Mellow Wine blush. I used Ofra Covenant Garden, ColourPop Honeydew in my waterline, the L'Oreal Voluminous in Burgundy for my upper lashes, and L'Oreal Telescopic for my lower lashes. So yeah, this is it for this look, and let's get into look number 2. Hello, look number 2. So today I think I want to kind of do like Kristi's signature look, and I'm just gonna go like straight down this side here. I might tap into Told You a little bit, but basically I'm just gonna go straight down the line. So I'm gonna start off with this like medium fluffy brush. This is another Lorella. There's no number on it or anything. This one came like free with one of the mystery boxes that I had picked up from them. Okay, so I'm just going to start off pretty high up in my crease. And I'm going to go back into that Ulta brush that I always use. And I'm just going to take that and just make sure that there's no harsh line. And I basically want the yellow like all the way up to my brow. Alright. I'm going to use the Bretman Rock like pointed blending brush, and I'm going to tap into Copper Boxes, and I'm just going to put that right in my crease, just a little lower than where we started the yellow. These two shades are so pretty together, and they blend into each other so nicely. Neutrals definitely are not my thing, especially warm tone neutrals. I tend to gravitate more towards cool tone shades just in general, but I don't know, this might change my mind. I'm gonna go back to the one that we used with the yellow. And basically just go like right in between the two, just to make sure that we're nice and seamless. Oh my god, I love it already. Woo! Okay, I think I am going to dip just a tiny bit into Told You and just kind of run that just a little bit deeper and more more focused on the outer corner. Alright. Ooh, I'm loving this. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Profusion Small Pointed Eyeshadow and just pick up some of B and put that right on my outer lid, outer V area. Oh, I didn't tell you what primer I'm using today. So today I decided to try the Balm, this Priming is Everything, and this is only like the third or fourth time I've used it. When I got it, I think I was putting too much on, and it did not work well for me at all. But like I said, I think I was applying way too much of it, because this, either that or it just was the formula that I was using, because this is blending out on top of that beautifully. I also have a black version of the primer, which is actually like really cool. Especially with the shimmer shades, it makes things look a lot different. It's pretty neat. Okay, I think I like that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna clean this little pointy brush off, and I'm gonna pick up Told You and just kind of blend that in from that deep outer corner a little bit. And then I'm going to pick up Golden Ticket on my finger. And just put it right in that inner corner. Ooh. I'm going to pick up this small flat flat shader brush. This is another Profusion one. And pick up a little bit of Golden Ticket. Get that right on my very, very inner corner. And then just kind of fade it up. All right, so I'm going to recreate this on the other eye, do my base makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, Okay, I am back. So I used the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. Can't wait till this is done, although I do love this foundation. I used the e.l.f. Cream Contour palette, ColourPop, this is Growth Flirt Super Shock, and then ColourPop Guilty Pleasure Super Shock. And I just have the NYX Lip Tease and Entice on my lips. I don't know why, but I always seem to get like mauvey, purpley lip colors. I really need to get, because I really would have liked a warm tone brown to go with this, obviously, but I don't have any. So, alright, so I'm going to go back in with the little like pointed eyeshadow, and I'm just going to tap that into a little bit of B, and just go right in my outer corner with that. And I really don't want to bring that any further than like where my iris color starts. I really want this to just be on the very outer corner. I picked up, when ColourPop just did that new collection, I picked up one of the new lip oils and one of those new like cream shadows that they came out with to try as an eyeshadow base. And I also grabbed, oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, I also grabbed the freckle pen. So, as soon as they get here, we will give those a shot and see how they work. Okay, so I'm going to take Copper Boxes. This is just that little BH number 10 from the Lavender Luxe. It's a little light pencil brush. And I'm going to take that about a third of the way in. I think I'm going to just use this Bretman Rock brush again because it is pretty pointed. I'm going to go into Camelot and just kind of blend all of this out. Okay, so I'm going to take that flat brush again and Golden Ticket and just kind of wrap that around down to the lower lash line a bit. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, put some liner in my waterline and some mascara on, and I will be right back. Okay, this is the completed look. I love the way this turned out. I really wish I had a warm tone, like nude or warm tone brown for my lips, but that's okay. I just popped the NYX Wonder Pencil in my waterline, and I used the L'Oreal Voluminous in Burgundy and the L'Oreal Telescopic. Don't know why, I just love these two. The wand on this one is perfect for my lower lash line. That's why I like this one so much. It's not even so much about the formula. The formula is good, but it's the wand. And this, I don't know, it being burgundy just makes it look different, and I love it, and I really love it with this look especially. Thought about throwing lashes on, but I just couldn't be bothered. I am almost finished with the colorful looks, editing it. And I'm definitely doing better with the time situation, so I do think I'm going to do at least one more look with this palette, maybe two, we'll see. So yeah, let's move on to look number 3. Right, look number 3. So today I think I want to do a halo eye, and I think I want to do something with It Just Does, because I haven't really used that a whole lot for this neutral side. Actually, I only used it on my lid so far, so yeah, I want to have that in my crease. And I think I'm going to darken it up with Told You and maybe a little bit of Copper Boxes. I think this is going to be my last look. Today, in my time, I posted the 4 looks with the colorful side, and as hard as I tried, that ended up being like a 50-minute video. I think I'm doing better now that I know like what to do, what not to do kind of thing. So I think this one will be better, but I don't want to do that 4th look and just end up having it be ridiculously too long. So, and I'm not super great with neutrals either, so I think I'm just going to stop with this one. Okay. So I'm going to take the Eddie Funkhauser Domed Blending, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of It Just Does, and I'm just going to pop that right into my crease. And I decided to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer again today, because this will be my 2nd time using it. I haven't messed with it since the day that I got it, and I used it for that look. So I want to use it a little bit and see how I feel about it. I did like it in that one, but I just want to get a little more feel for it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Lorella, whatever blending brush this is. They don't put numbers on theirs for some reason. And I'm going to pick up just a little bit of my Whole Heart and just blend the edge of this. I'm just going to take whatever's left over on that Eddie Funkhauser. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Profusion Small Pointed Eyeshadow, and I'm going to dip into Told You. And I'm just going to put that on both the outer and inner corners of my lid. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the Eddie Funkhauser. I'm going to tap like very lightly into It Just Does. And then I'm just going to blend Told You into It Just Does. I'm just picking up that Lorella brush. Alright. So then I'm just gonna pick up Golden Ticket on my finger. I'm not actually gonna like cut the halo out or anything. And I'm just gonna tap it right in the middle of my lid. And I just want like a small little flat brush. There it is. This is the Profusion Flat Precise Eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of Golden Ticket on that. Alright, I am going to recreate this on the other eye, do my base makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just threw on some more of that L'Oreal Visible Lift. I used the e.l.f. Cream Contour palette again. Got my Juvia's Place blush palettes. So I used this. I used B for my blush and Zoba for my highlight. And you gotta be super careful with these. You don't want to go in like full pigment. But these are beautiful. I absolutely love it. Let me see what else. And then I just have a ColourPop Luxe Gloss. This one is in the shade Staying Up. Alright, so I'm going to go back into that Profusion Small Pointed Blender, Small Pointed Eyeshadow, and pick up Told You. And I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did on my lid, on my lower lash line. And then I'm just going to put a little bit on the inner corner. This is the BH Cosmetics V20 brush. It's like a nice little fluffy, I call it my floppy brush because it's, I mean, like, it's real floppy. And then I'm gonna pick up, it just does, I picked up way too much. And then I'm just gonna run that right on the outer portions of that brown. Okay, I think I'm pretty much good with that. And then I'm just gonna take that flat eyeshadow brush that I used for the golden ticket earlier. And I'm basically just gonna tap that right underneath where it is on my lid. Alright, I'm gonna do a liner and some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, this is the finished look. Last minute, I decided to pop just a little bit of, who am I kidding? I put a lot of my whole heart in my inner corners because I always have to have my inner corners be really light. So when I was putting the mascara on, I was like, oh fuck, I forgot that. So instead of using the shimmer there, since we were doing the halo eye, I just used my whole heart. Let me see, what else did I use? When I got the palette, I actually got this liner from Pure with it. It's the only brown liner that I have. It's called the On Point eyeliner in the shade Down to Earth. And it's okay. The lasting power on it isn't that great. The cool thing though is there's a sharpener in the cap. That is awesome. And then I just did L'Oreal Voluminous and L'Oreal Telescopic. It's like my favorite combo. I love it. So yeah, this is it. And I think, I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I want to do both sides of the palette together or if I want to take a break from this palette for a little bit and do something else and then come back to that. But it's either going to be both sides of the palette together or I'm going to start messing around with either the Tribe or the Nomad. Probably the Tribe palette from Juvia's Place. Because I just got it. It's green. I love it. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.